Hey, I want you to tell me something. If you had two options, one of them said you'll receive an email by tomorrow morning saying, yo, congratulations, all of your projects are now completed. And the other email was to say, congratulations, all of your projects are now perfect. Which of these possible emails would get you more excited to read or receive? Drop your answers in the comments below, because I came to tell you my opinion, to tell you from experience that done is always better than perfect. If you're in a creative space, you're a music producer, or you're a mix engineer, you have at least once been in a position where you finished a project, you exported the project, and you take it back to listen, you come back to tweak it, you export it again, and this process has become a cycle. It's something that you've done for days and still haven't found the right results. You keep telling yourself you can do better than this. You keep telling yourself there's more to fix. Yeah, for sure. The thing with art is there's always more that can be done. There's always improvements to be made. There's always more ideas that could be added to it. But how do you know exactly when to stop or when it's done? And how do you overcome the mind state that it has to be perfect? Because a few years ago, when I was still struggling with this mixing thing, before I had that aha moment, which realistically never comes. As a creative person, you never feel like you've arrived, like I've figured it all out. No, we never feel that. And it only takes experience for you to realize that that moment never comes. And I used to struggle a lot. I would export this, listen to it. I'm a big fan of reference, and I talk about this all the time on this channel, saying reference is tough, compare it, and when it sounds good, you'll know. Yeah, that's the principle I followed, and that's the principle I still follow today. But now I'm more informed and educated on how to reference properly and not just get caught in that loop of comparing and not feeling satisfied. Because guess what? You will never find your work to match all of your references at the same time. This used to put me like in such a terrible loop, and I'll keep wasting my time, wasting my clients' time, destroying relationships, or like having problems with people because like, yo, Eddie, what's going on? 8 notes, I sent you this mix 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. You told me a week, and now it's been a month. And I still know my friends that work in the industry that still suffer this still today. This is the big trick. When you have a reference track, if you're working on music and you have a reference track or 2-3 reference tracks, right? I would say find a couple of songs that's in the same genre as the one that you're working on. And when you finish your stuff, you've done all your due diligence, you fixed all the problems that you had to fix, and you're listening to your final products, comparing it against your references, right? You need to try this trick. Narrow down your references to only 2 songs and make sure that your record is somewhere in between those two. So it's either your record is brighter than A, but not as bright as B, or your record is boomier than A, but not as boomy as B. That's what you get what I'm saying? So it's either it's brighter than A or not as bright as B, somewhere in between. You can't find your record being perfectly matched with any song or multiple songs at the same time. So when you're able to find that middle point, you realize that you finish your project a lot quicker, and you just commit to it and you send it out. Because if you keep waiting for that perfect time to say, oh, I need the records to be perfect, it will never come. And the more that you delay yourself, the more that you delay your progress. Every new project that you open, that you work on, you're giving yourself a chance to improve. You're giving yourself a chance to learn more stuff. So I would tell you right now, if you're going through this loop, if you're going through this mental state of I'm trying to get it to sound right, I'm trying to get it to sound perfect, trust me, it's all in your head. The perfect mix does not even exist. Yes, mixing is technical, but it is subjective. When you understand the rules and you've done what you're supposed to do, the rest of the results just handle itself. So don't be that guy that is stuck in a loop of comparing and thinking, I need to do more, I need to fix this, I need to fix that, it needs to get like this, this is what I had in my head. Because guess what? Even your ears are deceiving you. They get tired, and they start to make you feel like what you liked then and what you like now are the same. Meanwhile, they're changing every day. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I post tips like this all the time, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.